Being overweight, having low libido, cellulite, bloating, water retention, hair loss, acne, skin issues, and also toxic, immature relationships. Those were signs that not only my clients, but also I went through for a long period of my time until I understand what I'm going to explain to you in this video. The correlation of your body and your thoughts and how this is going to impact and influence your partner and how you attract certain relationships in your life that you wonder why this keep happening to you. Let me start saying that this is a video for who understands that it's time to change, and after looking for so many answers in the conventional medicine and other professionals, you're pretty much tired of going through so much ups and downs with your body weight, with your health, and as well with your relationships. So this is a video that is going to pretty much teach you how all this stubborn weight, skin issues, hair loss, like I mentioned before, has the impact in your confidence and also in your relationships. However, if you're looking for a quick fix, this is definitely not the video for you. Over here, you're going to understand how you're much more valuable than just a prescription. I'm Carol Solanas. I'm a holistic specialist and I'm certified in Ayurveda and psychoanalysis. Over the years, I struggle with eating disorder, bloating, hair problems, and even anxiety attacks. What a combo! Those things were pretty much making me attract on repeat emotionally unavailable men in my life. And I just couldn't understand. Even though I was very healthy, I was going to the gym, I was working out, I was eating well, I couldn't still get why I was having so much oscillation on my weight with water retention and how I was lacking in having fulfilling relationships. As a professional now, my approach is not only about treating the symptoms, my approach is to treat you as a whole. I want you to understand what is a lifestyle of an anti inflammatory life instead of only learning a new diet and applying and going on repeat again with the same issues because we didn't treat the roots and the cause of it. My journey started years ago in 2019 when I went to India. And at that time, I was already working with lymphatic drainage massage. And I went to learn the principles of the medicine, the ancient Indian medicine called Ayurveda, which is a holistic medicine that made me pretty much fall in love and become a practitioner because I could just understand so much about what was going on with my body and me emotionally. I realized that many of the issues that all of us we go through, either digestive issues, skin issues, hair problems, it has pretty much majority of the time everything to do with our emotions, emotional state, and our relationships. While going through my healthy journey, I realized that even though I was working out and taking care of me, like all the specialists were saying that I had to do so, I was still feeling very bloated, even though I was avoiding lactose, gluten. I developed very severe symptoms of PMS. I used to take contraceptive back in time. And it was like a time of my life that I was also always attracting an available man. Even though I did have a boyfriend back in time, it was just so chaotic with so many moments of fights and us not understanding each other pretty much through our communication. Now, because I'm also a psychoanalyst, I pretty much can understand the roots and how these health issues can actually have a big impact in our emotional system. Our nervous system is pretty much regulated for things that we went in our childhood. And whenever we are going through scenarios in our lives, especially with our love partners, those things trigger our system. And that's why we develop so many physical issues. And it's super interesting because what I want you to, feel free and understand in this video is how I transform my body. And not only that, but my ability to communicate and to attract healthier partners in my life. At this point, you probably already tried many diets, even nutritionists, therapists, you had skincare routines, or even you took certain type of medicines to help you through hormonal treatments if that's the case. To just hoping that all these issues that you go through would be fixed, right? I've been there, done that. But the fact is, one thing that psychoanalysis taught me is that no one really consider the emotional facts that you're going through life, like the stress and the anxiety, but not only that in a superficial way, but what type of stress and what type of anxiety, what type of issues in specific, and since our body is a holistic, which means a combo of body, mind, and soul, it's almost like there is no separation. It's almost like all the same, like if we would blend body, mind, and soul, and that's it. You have that as a protein shake. So in this type of medicine, that's how it works. We don't separate things. And once I got that, many things started to make sense in my life. And unfortunately, the professionals nowadays, they cannot address that because they don't even know about it. The universities doesn't even teach that. And these professionals sometimes when they give you advices, sometimes it's kind of obvious, right? You have to burn more calories and intake less calories. You had to drink more water. You definitely had to regulate your sleep quality. But it seems like it lacks on having a map for that path, for that route. And that's the point that triggered me to start studying all of it and to understand how everything works. I came from a system in Brazil that my grandma, she used to take plants in her backyard to treat me and my family whenever we were going through some issue, or she was just creating a tea out of nowhere because that's how she believed that we could treat ourselves first. I came from this holistic background. And the longer that you take to treat your body, pretty much that's how you're going to get used to having this physical conditions, and you would think that this is normal. And let me tell you this, it might be very common what you have, but it's definitely not normal. And this is not only impacting your self esteem and your confidence whenever you wear something, or you are at the beach and you want to show your body, or if you are in your family's event and they ask you about your boyfriend and you don't want to expose certain types of issues that you went with him because it's a little too toxic. You don't want people to know. I know how it feels. I've been there. It's not nice. You have to understand that there is a right approach, and this approach is holistic. For example, did you know that if you want to do a diet but you're swollen, it's not going to happen? If your cortisol levels are high, you're not going to lose weight. You actually will start to gain weight. Or if you're a woman and you don't know how to eat proper to each part of your menstrual cycle, you're also going to have issues with your PMS. If you want to do a diet before your period, most likely you will be craving a lot for sweets. So if this is happening to you, something is wrong with the way that you're eating right now. Did you know that hair loss can actually be triggered by the type of biotype you have? And it's incredible because we have three different biotypes, and majority of the people in the world, they don't know about it, which is the anxious biotype, the stress biotype, and the needy biotype. We all have all of those biotypes when we are unbalanced. The goal is to actually balance all those biotypes so you can avoid them to attack you and cause so many physical issues like I was just mentioning. Same thing for skin issues, acne, rosacea, melasma, as well as bloating, water retention, or if you're going to any intestine issues like constipation or diarrhea. This is all triggered by the unbalanced biotype that you have right now. And this one is amazing. Did you know that the fact you have problems to say no to people can actually increase the heaviness of your PMS symptoms? By looking at yourself as a holistic body, mind, and soul with the studies of Ayurveda and psychoanalysis, you are going to pretty much be able to making lasting change in your life, this time for real. Look at Anna and Gabi. They are both of my clients and they went through their detox process, and you can clearly see the difference of the bloating, of the water retention in their bodies, and not only physically. They also related to me less heavy symptoms of PMS, as well as feeling lighter, feeling less stressed. My method pretty much consists in eating healthy but very tasty. I'm a foodie. We have a foodie in the house. And I bet you also like food with taste, not like a boring, random salad with salmon, no salt, salad with chicken. This is being honest with you. I'm gonna give you a heads up. Salad can even make you bloated. So in the end of the day, it's not helping much. What I started to realize is I combined the lymphatic drainage methods that I use with the anti inflammatory foods. And I understood that pretty much this is a lifestyle. This is not a diet. This is not like one time massage that you're going to receive, but this is pretty much a method that consists in anti inflammatory living. It's way beyond what we consume through our mouth, it goes through what we consume through our eyes, our ears, and also the surroundings that we are at. And that I nowadays master because it became pretty much my life. Studying in Brazil, studying in India, studying in the US, talking to so many amazing people and professionals in the wellness field made me realize on how all of them has something to contribute to my lifestyle. And that's what I pretty much sharing with you guys in this video. All of this made me have clarity about who I am, my confidence, and how my relationships got better. It's incredible on how we understand the holistic, how much less challenging life becomes. I'll give you a tip right now to start releasing stress on your face. What pretty much we are going to do is we're going to hold our eyebrows. If you're doing anything, stop right now and do this with me. Okay, it's going to take 30 seconds. This is going to pretty much make you release lots of stress that we accumulate here on our forehead. So you're going to start pinching the beginning of your right eyebrows until the end of it. And you almost like are going to unglue, disconnect your skin to your bones. And this already start making you release some endorphins and feel so good. The same thing you're going to be doing on the other side. Breathe in and breathe out. Ladies and gentlemen, this helps a lot you to feel calmer and even happier afterwards. Feels good, right? And I'm about to give you some 7 extra tips that you can put in practice one every day for the 7 coming days. This already is going to help you so much with your detox process. This already is going to help you so much to treat yourself better and to start attracting a healthier partner. So pay attention and take notes. First one, clean your tongue with a spoon or a tongue scraper in the morning. Even better if it's a copper. This is going to help you to get rid of all the toxins that our tongue holds, that our stomach eliminates during the night. And then many people start drinking water right away and swallowing those toxins back that pretty much mess up with your organism, causing you bloating and digestive issues. Number 2, drink warm water with lemon in the morning. What happens is the warm water helps your organism that is super warm inside, super hot, your organs to do not feel the impact of the cold water first thing in the morning before coffee. And the lemon will help you to do this cleanse in the walls of your stomach that is going to send to the intestine these excessive and non-digested toxins that maybe you accumulated from the days before. Number 3, add turmeric either in your rice, in your quinoa, or on your carbs, on how you prepare for you to have lunch or for you to have dinner. Turmeric has amazing properties that is going to detoxify your organism as well as avoid any muscular pain and helps to cleanse your skin. Number 4, do intermittent fasting on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If you are on my Instagram, you probably remember the fasting club that I launched a while ago that we talk about it. So I stop eating on Sunday night, on my dinner time, on Tuesday, and on Thursday. And then what I pretty much do is I only start eating again on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. You can drink lots of water. You can drink tea. I wouldn't just recommend you to drink more than one coffee. It can start making the opposite effect, and the cortisol that will be increased due to the caffeine intake of the coffee can make you actually save more water retention on your body, and you may feel like fasting doesn't work for you because you're actually gaining weight, but instead you're just not doing the fasting correctly. Number five, you're going to drink a spoon of olive oil right when you break the fasting. So on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, before you start eating anything, anything, you're gonna drink 1 spoon of olive oil. The olive oil has so many anti-inflammatory properties and is going to help you to prepare your stomach for the food that you're about to receive after being so many hours without eating. This is going to lubricate your body and even help your intestine whenever you're going to the bathroom. If you don't have olive oil, you can drink coconut oil, avocado oil. Please don't ever drink canola oil. This oil is terrible. Throw it out even if you have it at your house. Dry brush your body. Either if you have a dry brush or either if you have a loofah, this is going to be amazing for you to get rid of dead skin. That is going to help you to have a smoother skin. And in the end, will lead you to have a faster lymphatic system, your bloodstream is going to be activated, and eventually you start to realize that some stubborn fat and cellulite is disappearing. Number seven, take notes on this. People pay for all these tips that I'm giving to you guys for free. Have a journal. Have the habit of having a small book, and every night you're going to put it down. Just one, maybe two episodes that you went through in that day. Maybe someone that delivered something to you and said something. Maybe something happened with your child, with your husband, or someone in the traffic, or your boss, or your parents calling you. Just write it down. One or two episodes that you went through and write the emotion that you felt. Be creative. We as human beings, we lack a lot on naming our emotions. So be specific, especially the men in my video right now. The vocabulary that men needs to develop is a little bit more challenging for them than for women. So guys, be aware in putting mad, jealous, envious, happy, glad, sad, if that's the scenario. Anything that is going to pretty much, or neutral even, anything that is going to help you to understand better about your emotions and how certain episodes in specific triggers your nervous system and how you feel about that. This is going to give you so many tips of self knowledge of who you are. These tips itself will already improve your skin, your emotions, and your digestion. Although, if you're the type of person that you're already tired of saving posts on Instagram, of keep sharing things with your best friend, and never really applying because you don't have a structure to do so, how to start your detox and your holistic and anti-inflammatory process, I will invite you to come to my program called By Bloat. Buy Bloat is a 21 days program that is going to get you from the beginning of your journey, 7 days of beginner. The other 7 days will be intermediary, and the third and last 7 days will be about advanced. You finally will be able to not only get yourself used to have an anti-inflammatory routine from day one, from step one, but also you're going to be telling to your mind that certain things are going to change, and then you don't have such a strict impact that is going to be on the way, and then your mind is going to be pretty much giving up in the middle of the process because it feels like it's not for it, because it feels like it's not for you, because it feels like you're always used to a certain way because our mind learns by repetition, and now you're going to change that, and then you're going to be giving up on the way. As a psychoanalyst, I thought about everything. I thought about how you can start slowly and advancing through your own pace, and that's the best part, because in one course you're going to be learning the 3 steps to take your life in an anti-inflammatory way in a very simple practice. This online course will give you a 1 year, 365 days of access that you can understand how to be applying the anti-inflammatory living in your mind, in your body, and in your soul even. And we are doing this together. I'm also doing with you. That's the best part. You're going to have the instructor following and going through the same days as you. Then if you ever have any type of challenge, you're going to be able to message me and understand better how I can help you and how I can guide you. And the best part is that there is a hands on module. So finally, you will understand how to do your own self lymphatic drainage massage on your stomach to have a flat tummy, on your legs to have less cellulite, on your arms, even that you can get rid of stubborn fat for the guys. So the best part is coming from a professional who work with lots of celebrities in New York, in Miami, like Danielle Bernstein from We Were What, Martha Graef, the model, Nick Hilton, the sister of Paris Hilton, and even Jordan Barrett, the model. So working with all these artists, I could understand how their body works, their biotype works, and how I can guide you to apply the correct pressure in your type of biotype, because depending on the pressure that you apply in certain bodies, you are going to leave that person actually with a bruise. And being a specialist on it helped me out a lot to develop this program specific for each biotype, okay? Like I mentioned, you are going to have 365 days, 1 year of access for this program. So you can do the 21 days on your own pace. If you didn't get the 21 days this month, you're going to get in the next month and then next month and then the next month. And your mind is going to get used to each time more. And when you are realizing you're having an anti inflammatory lifestyle, like I keep mentioning on my Instagram, on the community that we are part of, and this is going to pretty much make you eat and be able to have access to not worrying about eating your burrata, your pizza, your burger, because you have an anti-inflammatory lifestyle. You're going to be able to absorb those type of ingredients way faster, and you won't be craving for sweets like you used to do before. But now if you wonder if it's the right thing for you, you tell me. You tell me if you're ready to pretty much advance and sit on the table with women and men that decided to take this step for their own confidence, right? In the end of the day, this is a program that is going to be bringing structure to your life, but you are the one who is going to be applying. You are the one who is going to have the courage to show to your family, to your friends, that you are moving towards the path of having more self love. This is very admirable. And lots of people can get jealous on the way, even to see that you're progressing, to see that you're feeling better. Look at Mari. Mari, she mentioned to me that due to our sessions, she pretty much could even increase the price of how much she charges in her services. Similarly, it will happen to you because you will alter your self image. It's a new woman, it's a new man that is going to be having in your life. That's why, consequently, you're going to be attracting a healthier partner because you're becoming a healthier you. Are you the type of mom that is going to be feeling comfortable in wearing a bikini and playing with your kids at the beach? Are you going to be the type of woman that feels good to be with her husband in a bedroom with a higher libido and seeing each other in your own skin? Are you going to be the type of man that won't be ashamed to take your shirt off or to even stop wearing so much cap because you feel good with your hair and with your body? Look at Isadora's case. She was going through some depressive moments after her divorce, and she could take the best of our sessions to increase her self healing, her self confidence, and she even tattooed this moment and how she can remember on how strong she truly is as a woman. Thinking about you guys, I decided to add a special bonus in this course, and this is going to be about communication relationships. You're finally going to understand how women's mind operates and how men's mind operates. It's actually easier than we were thinking this whole time. Not saying that it's not challenging, but for sure, this class will be helping you to understand and be more empathetic with your partner. And this is going to be the crucial point to start opening up to people who are actually emotionally available for you, to actually opening up to healthier relationships, partners that is going to understand your love language, who is going to support you emotionally, physically, to strive and move for life to the dreams that you guys want to build up together. Can you see how intelligent it is for you to be part of the By Bloat? It's a community of people who pretty much were struggling in very similar symptoms, and you have so many life stories that you can share together, as well as the support of me as a specialist who went through everything that you're going through with the nutrition content and the mental health content that is crucial, that unfortunately other professionals still don't bring it up for you when you go on a consultation. This method is actually developed for you to use only 20% of effort to get 80% of result. It's everything pretty much chill from the challenge that you may face, because I also went through this and I can understand how to break it down in steps and how our humans mind work, and you can avoid going through a sabotage process. What I want to emphasize is that my one-on-one sessions are pretty much almost $2,000. And with this course, I wanted to make it so accessible for you, especially because you're going to have the access for 1 year, that until Sunday, the 21st, I'm going to give you 50 off in the price of the course. So instead of paying $997, the price now is $497 until Sunday. Afterwards, the price will be back to $997. And until Sunday, I want you to give you this extra one-on-one session with me. So you don't have to go for a package unless you truly want to go through in specific in your case, but I would definitely advise you to get the course for $497, and you're gonna have a session with me. One single session with me without a package is $300. So having the course with all the recipes for you, with all the steps for the 21 days is going to be amazing for you to have an easier support and process for 1 year. I know some of you have sometimes some issues with some credit cards, and that's why I decided to do 3 installments. You can choose to pay less than $200 in the next 3 months. This is supposed to make the steps the easiest possible for you guys to be part of something that can literally help you in this time and moment in life, to bring it up a structure. How many times you go through so many courses, so many professionals that they don't have the sensibility to understand how your mind works and how you can make that a lifestyle. Thinking about how many times you had to give up of going on a party because you don't have certain dress that make your body looks nice, going through a relationship that unfortunately you're crying again because it seems like that person is getting distant from you or is treating you badly and poorly because they are not emotional available, or it's a toxic relationship again, right? Thinking about how your family is going through certain issues, and you as a mom don't have your kids looking at admiring you because you keep screaming on your PMS. Your husband doesn't look for you because your libido is so low that he pretty much already give up, and you are worried about what is going to be happening with your relationship. The relationship class is going to help you so much to maybe even save what you're going through, the crisis you're going through with your partner, or starting a new step with someone healthy in your life. What is the price for that? What is the real cost for that? That freedom. What is the real cost to be part of a group and a community of people who are mind oriented and understand the importance of the holistic, and they want to do good in life, they want to do better in life, they want to increase and leave that as a legacy for their family and their kids? What is the price for that? To make sure you feel really secure with the buy bloat method, I'll give you 7 days of guarantee that you can access the course and you can return your money in case you realize it's not for you, and you will be able to get your refund. I want you to feel comfortable. Buy bloat is like a family. Buy bloat is a new lifestyle for you in your life. And I want you to be as comfortable as you deserve to in our family. So remember, the $497 is until Sunday, and you can pay that price in 3 different installments. Afterwards, the price is going to increase, or otherwise, you have the one-on-one sessions with me in a package that costs $2,000. Okay. On our one-on-one session, I will make sure that we will address your issues and how the course is going to be helping you and guide you to go over and understand your emotions and your body physical reactions. That's why I want this interaction with you, so we can make sure that you can have the things that you love eating, not avoiding it, but we're going to be balancing with the buy bloat healthy food that you're going to be eating. The classes are going to be very practical and very easy. The goal is for you to understand and already apply in your life on your daily basis. That's why this method is so fast for you to see the difference on your digestion, on your skin, on your hair, especially on your intestine and in your relationships. The best relationship you're going to realize you're going to have, it's yours with you in the mirror. My question for you now is, are you going to be part of this community of men and women who prioritizes your health, your confidence, your self-esteem? Are you going to be able to give your testimony soon about how amazing your relationships became? Or will you be choosing to keep walking in circles again until the end of the month, until the end of the year, without a structure, without a method, without a content that you can be applying on your daily basis that is pretty much giving you what you had to do? This all true for you? Are you going to be postponing your happiness? Are you going to be postponing your body to feel healthier, to feel more energized? Now it's your choice. You know what is best for you.